Okay, if we looked at this pattern here, the first term is two circles, one black and one red, and the second term is three black and three red, all of them six. And the third term, we have 12 circles. I want to describe the pattern. So how can we describe it? The first term is 1 times 2. 1 times 2 equals 2, as you see here. And the second term, simply, it's the size of the rectangle. Here, it's 2, the 2 dimensions of the rectangle, 2 times 3, 2 times 3, okay? And the third term is 3 times 2. What about the fourth term without drawing? It will be what? It will be 4 times 5. That's right. What about the fifth term? The fifth term is going to be, yes, that's right. It's going to be 5 times 6. So we multiply 5 by the next number. After 5 is 6. What about the nth term? The nth term will be what? N in general, we take the term, multiply by what? Multiplied by n plus 1. Okay, that's the nth term. When it comes to triangular numbers, if we look here at the first triangular number, it's 1 circle, so 1, and the second one is 3, okay, and the third one is 6. I need a formula by comparing the first pattern and the second pattern. What do you notice? We observe that the second pattern here is half of this pattern. So the first term is 1, the second term is half of 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. Here it's a 3. Okay, so it's a half multiplied by 2 times 3. And here 3 times 4 is 12. I know it's a 12. And here this pattern is half of 12, 6. So we can say half times 3 times 4. Okay, that is the rule we are following. It's a half. So I connected this pattern by the previous pattern. And the third term is half times 3 times 4. The fourth term is half of 20. As you see here, they are 10. So it's a half. We can say half 4 times 5. It's a 10. So the first triangular number is 1. The second triangular number is 2. Is 3. And the third triangular number, as you see here, how many circles? There are 6. Okay, and the fourth triangular number, there are 10. There are 10 circles. What about the next triangular number? It will be half. I'm talking about the fifth. So it's half times 5 times 6. 5 times 6, 30. So half of 30 is 15. So what about the nth term of triangular number? The nth term is going to be half n multiplied by n plus 1. Half of n multiplied by n plus 1. So if I ask you to find the 10th triangular number, what is the 10th triangular number? Okay, can you find it? Half times 10 times 11. It will be what? 55. Okay. What about the 20th triangular number? The 20th triangular number.
10 times 21. 210.
Once again.
10 times 21. 210.
Triangular number. It will be. Let's say the rule again. It's a half multiplied by n multiplied by n plus 1. Okay. In general. So it's 20th. So it's half times 20 times 21. It will be what?
10 times 21.
It will be 210. That's right. Great. That's it. So the triangular numbers are 1. That's the first triangular number 1, then 3, then 6, then 10, 15, 21, 28, 36, and so on. And we are following a pattern. The nth term of this pattern is half n multiplied by what? N plus 1. That's it. That's the nth term of the triangular. If we are going to add any two consecutive triangular numbers like 1 and 3, 1 plus 3 equals 4. And if we are going to add 3 and the next triangular number 3, the next triangular number is 6, 3 plus 6 is 9. And 6 plus 10, 16, and 10 plus 15, 10, and the next triangular number is 15 is 25. As you see here, the sum of any two consecutive triangular numbers is a square number. How can we prove it? So if I want to prove that the sum of two consecutive triangular numbers is a square number, how can we prove it? You know, the nth term of a triangular number is half n multiplied by n plus 1. That's the nth term of the triangular number. What is the next term? I assumed that the term is n. The next term is n plus 1. The next term after n is n plus 1, like the fourth and the fifth, the sixth and the seventh. N and the next nth term, the next term, it will be n plus 1. So the rule we are following here in this case, instead of n, I'm going to write n plus 1. So it's half n. Instead of n here, write n plus 1 because it's the next triangular number. And instead of this n, write n plus 1 also. So n plus 1 plus 1, it will be n plus 2. So the next triangular number after n is n plus 1. The rule we are following, it will be half multiplied by n plus 1 multiplied by n plus 2. I'm going to add them. So half n multiplied by n plus 1. I want to expand it. So what shall we do?
Half times n.
Raise your voice. Half n multiplied by n, it will be what?
It will be half times n power of 2.
Half n power of 2 plus half n times 1
Equal half n.
equals half n. Great. The next. We have half here. Leave this half. And then do expanding for these two terms. Okay. These two expressions. I have here n plus 1 and n plus 2. So take this n, multiply it by all terms here. So n times n, it will be n to the power of 2, and n times 2 will be 2n. Okay? And then multiply 1 by n. 1 times n equals?
1 times n
equals n, and 1 times 2 equals?
2.
Then collect like terms. We have 2n and n. 2n plus n equals what?
3n.
3n. Then multiply this half here by all terms of the expression. So half multiplied by n to the power of 2 equals?
N, half n plus half n the power of 2.
And half multiplied by 3n, it will be what?
1.5n.
1.5n. And half multiplied by 2 equals 1. Great. Then collect like terms. We have here. We have half n to the power of 2 and half n to the power of 2 equals what? N to the power of 2. And we have half n here. And 1.5n. 1.5 plus half n equals what? 2n. And we have 1. You know, this expression can be written in this form. N plus 1 to the power of 2. And this value, because this value raised to the power of 2, this value is raised to the power of 2. That means any value raised to the power of 2 is a square number. Like when I say 8 to the power of 2 equals what? 64. And 64 is a square number. That's it.